Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name is Nick and welcome to my channel, a place to watch and talk about movies. And this reaction is going to be Doubt, and this is a top tier Patreon request. I'm very excited to check this one out, do not know anything about it. Like pretty much every movie I've seen recently, know nothing about this, so I'm very excited going blind. And let's just hop right into it, Doubt. Oh, I love the score that's in play, seriously, it's so good.
Jimmy, come on.
Oh, Meryl Streep's in this. Oh, and Amy Adams. Oh, no way. Seriously, the cast is so stacked.
There you are.
Think I'm fat.
No?
You're alright.
I don't know why you think you're fat. You look fine.
What do you do when you're not sure? What do I say to my kids? What do I tell myself? How much worse is it then for the lone man, the lone woman? Imagine the isolation. Now you see the world as through a window. A cargo ship sank one night, and only this one sailor survived. For the next 20 nights, he could no longer see the stars.
Oh.
And as the days rolled on, and the sailor wasted away, truth once, and now had to hold on to
She
it.
seems like a lot more mean. Like, she seems a lot meaner than normal.
When you are lost, you are not alone. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've never been to church. Like, I don't really know what he's saying some of the time there. I got his overall lesson, though.
See? He's dancing. Yep, you try.
Oh, it's with, like, a magnet attached to it, isn't it?
It's for you. Take it.
Thank you, Father.
Welcome.
Seriously, so far my favorite thing is the score. The score is seriously so good.
Sister,
What is her
we having a
role?
test today? How much of it will belong to
Boy! William London! Come up here.
Oh, is she like the headmaster?
Don't make me wait.
I'm so confused though. Like, what did he do to deserve that? Like, I'm assuming she like put him somewhere.
History books, please.
I forgot my history book. You can look on with Raymond.
Do I have to? His breath stinks.
Just fine.
The way the whole room just like goes silent when she comes in. That is amazing. In a way, like, oh, I'm terrified of her already.
United States.
That barrette out of your hair, Miss Horan.
The thing we have to fear is fear itself. What did he mean by that?
What's this, Mr. Conroy?
I don't know, sister.
You have a wire coming out of your ear? Huh?
Oh, nothing goes by her.
No, sister.
You come with me, boy.
Like, where does she take them? Like, what is she doing?
Who knows what the New Deal was? This song.
Yeah, actually must be so hard for the teachers though, just having to like sit there and just like see her do this to students. Like, everyone is so terrified of her.
What was Father Flynn's sermon about?
Seriously, she is amazing. I am just shocked that's actually Meryl Streep. Like, from Mamma Mia to this, it's like a complete character change. I mean, of course, they're gonna be different characters, but like, her whole personality seems like it's a 180. Like, that's amazing to do as an actress.
I suppose you'd have to ask him.
No, that would not be appropriate. He is my superior. We do not share intimate information with priests. I am concerned, perhaps needlessly.
Academically?
I was not inviting a guessing game, Sister Raymond.
Oh, it's like an eye. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, no way. Oh, that actually looks so beautiful.
What happened to William London?
I sent him home.
Oh dear, so he's still bleeding?
Self-induced.
You mean you think he might have intentionally given himself a
I don't
nosebleed?
think he did that.
He will do anything to escape his chair. He would set his foot on fire for half a day out of school.
Dang it, I wanted to believe he was just like innocent in a way.
Ordinarily, I assign my most experienced teachers to 8th grade. Are you in control of your class?
I think so. I try to take care of things myself.
There you
That
go.
can be an error. How's Donald Miller doing?
Steady.
Good.
Is something the matter?
Oh, was he doing like something shady?
Is something the matter?
No. I am sorry I allowed even cartridge pens into this school.
What?
Always easy
What?
way out these days.
What is wrong with ballpoint pens?
Ballpoints? Make them press down. When they press down, they write like monkeys.
I don't allow them ballpoint pens.
And yet here one is. Use the glass to see behind you. Children should think you have eyes in the back of your head.
Wouldn't that be a little frightening?
Yeah.
Only to the ones who are up to no good.
All right, concentrate on the routine, and you'll forget to get tensed up. I've noticed several of you guys got dirty nails. I'm not talking about the length of your nails. I'm talking about cleanliness. I like them a little long. But look at how clean they are.
Oh, some of them were just like, oh my. Like, I don't want to look at that. But I mean, he has a good point.
I told her, you're her mother. You raised her, you fed her, you tell her she's fat.
Oh, wait, how fat is she?
It's actually amazing just seeing the difference. Like the men are just kind of like chatting, laughing, having like kind of a rowdy time, and then it goes to them and they're just like so silent.
Father, we haven't practiced after school.
If you guys want it, we can have it.
Pact of Steel was a military alliance between Benito Mussolini.
Oh, is she actually gonna do it?
Mr. London, get back in your seat and stop bothering Miss
Oh,
Horan,
she
please.
actually used it. I don't know, I thought she'd not want to like kind of invade their privacy in a way, but I guess it's her right. Make sure the students are actually listening.
Of course, Father. Donald, you should go to the rectory.
Wait, why?
Raymond, what are you doing? See what I'm doing.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Was that like a student's locker who's doing something too? I don't know why. It feels like something like bad is happening. But like I don't see it. Like I don't know. Am I just like oblivious to it?
Sister, can I speak with you about Donald Miller? He has no friends.
That would be a lot to expect after only 2 months. Someone will hit Donald Miller.
That's so wrong.
He has a protector.
Oh, is he like protecting him? Philip Seymour Hoffman's character?
Father Flynn,
What?
Is that like not allowed?
he's taken an interest.
No.
So, it's happened.
There's no way.
What? Oh, no, I'm not telling you that. I'm not even certain what you mean.
I gotta believe that that's not the reason. There's no way he would do that to that boy.
It is unsettling to look at people with suspicion. I feel less close to God.
You are taking a step away from God. But in his service?
I just hope he's really not guilty. Like, this is heartbreaking if he really is.
Don't want to dance with her, don't dance with her.
Well, is it wrong?
No. You have the right to ask a girl to dance.
Now I see it, the way he's looking at him.
Is don't take it to heart. All right, next question.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
I honestly didn't either, though. I completely understand. I'm just so glad she told her, though. She won't let this slide.
Donald Miller. He's isolated.
I don't know that anything is wrong.
First Negro student. I should have foreseen this.
I just don't know how, like, is he gonna admit that he did this to him?
That is my job.
But maybe it's nothing.
Maybe, but I really don't think so, especially after you showed how he looked
Why
at
do you
him.
look like you've seen the devil?
There was alcohol on his breath.
Come on, you gotta save him. You gotta save that kid.
We are going to have to stop him ourselves.
This towel will never be dead white again.
Like, I'm kind of terrified right now. I'm sorry. Like, this movie's actually kind of like, it's making me so anxious right now. What is gonna happen?
Oh, are you all right, sister?
She didn't see it.
Fine. Just bushwhacked.
Watch your step here, sister. I'll cut it up.
The wind has changed.
I talked in class, Father.
Good morning, Father Flynn. Good of you to come by.
Good morning, Sister Aloysius. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. Mr. Conroy.
Oh, that must be so hard for her just to act like nothing's wrong.
Return to class. Go. Go.
I
go.
mean, she is definitely very strict still, but like, I definitely think she's like a lot more warmer in a way, just for like her intentions. I feel like she just wants the kids to succeed.
Hear that wind last night?
I certainly did.
It's just so awkward now.
Am I past the time?
Not at all.
Good morning, Father. Good morning, Sister.
I'm beginning to think you're punching people. First, William London, and now...
Oh, was she trying to make a joke?
Never mind.
Oh, dang it. I didn't get either.
Please, sit, have a seat.
Oh,
I actually
no.
have a hot pot of tea. So perhaps you could serve him.
I'd be glad.
And yourself.
Wait, are they just gonna...
Would you like a cup of tea, Sister?
I'm so confused. How are they doing this? Are they just gonna like confront him right here?
I put it in the drawer for Lent last year. Never remembered to take it out.
It mustn't have been much to give up then.
I see your fingernails.
Wear them a little long.
Thank you, Father, for making time for us. We are at our wits' end.
Well, I think it's an excellent idea.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, that is like so brave for them to actually confront him like to his face right now.
But I love all pageants. The hymns. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. Oh, come, oh, come.
Oh, she's like, please stop.
So what do you think, Father? Is there something new we could do?
Well, we all love the Christmas hymns.
Frosty the Snowman.
That's a good one. We could have one of the boys dress up as a snowman, dance around.
Which boy?
We do tryouts.
Dang it, I thought they were gonna confront him about it right there.
Not Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, parents would like it. May I ask what you're writing down? With that ballpoint pen?
I forget them, so I have to write them down.
What is the idea?
The church needs to change. Take the kids out for ice cream.
Sweet tooth.
Maybe take the boys on a camping trip.
The point being?
We should be friendlier. Parents should see us as members of their family.
But we are not members of their family.
To be honest, in the beginning I was kind of like, okay, but now it's like, that is just so creepy. Just knowing what he's done, it's like, where's mine's at? It's so disturbing.
The Christmas pageant. We must be careful how Donald Miller is used.
Easy.
Either hide Donald Miller nor put him forward.
Because of the color of his skin, I think he should be treated like every other boy.
Well, you yourself singled the boy out for special attention. You held a private meeting with him at the rectory a week ago. The boy acted strangely when he returned to class.
How did he act strangely? Come from the rectory, so you're asking me.
That's it.
Did you want to discuss the pageant? Is that why I'm here? Is this what you wanted to discuss?
Oh, he is so onto them.
Well, I'm a little uncomfortable.
Boy's well-being is
I mean,
my
if he really did
responsibility.
nothing, then, you know, I feel terrible that I'm even thinking this, like, much that he did this. But I'm pretty sure he did this.
Did he say something?
No.
Talk with the boy.
What about?
Private matter.
It's about arriving at the truth.
Of what?
You know what I'm talking about.
What exactly are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Father Flynn. I am asking you.
I don't wish to continue this. And if you're dissatisfied with that, I suggest you speak to Monsignor Benedict. Have a good morning, sister. Sister.
Oh, I am shocked. I thought for sure she was gonna like just say like it was nothing, like
Alcohol
elaborate more.
on his breath.
Oh. Yeah, I was waiting for her to bring that up.
Well,
He just looks
Let
like
this alone.
no.
he literally acts like this is nothing in a way. Like, I don't know how you can keep a straight face right now. Like, in the beginning he looked uncomfortable, but now he looks like he's just done with this.
You should have let it alone.
Wait, what do you mean should have let it alone?
Not possible.
Mr. McGinn caught Donald drinking altar wine. Begged not to be removed from the altar boys. I took pity on him. I told him if no one else found out, I'd let him stay on.
What a relief. That explains everything. Thanks be to God. Look, sister, it was all a mistake.
But now that the boy's secret's out, I'm gonna have to remove him from the altar boys. That's what I was trying to avoid.
You were trying to protect the boy.
That's right. Are you satisfied?
Yes.
What about the shirt
Well,
that you
I have
returned?
some writing to do.
I feel like there's more to that story.
I'm not pleased with how you handled this.
I just want to know, like, what actually happened. Like, I kind of need to know. Like, I feel bad for him for a little bit just because, like, sometimes I feel like maybe he really didn't do anything, but then I feel like maybe he did do something when the other sister talks.
You believe him?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Of course. I can corroborate his story with Mr. McGinn.
I mean, he could be covering up for him too, though. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not just trying to say he's guilty. He definitely might be innocent. It definitely seems like something more is going on than at least what he told them.
You're not. You just want things to be resolved.
How can you be so sure that he is lying? You just don't like him. You don't like it that he uses a ballpoint pen. You are letting that convince you of something terrible, just terrible.
I feel so bad for her. She actually believes this.
I think it would be nice if this school weren't run like a jail, and you judge that to mean that I am not fit to be a teacher, then so be it.
Look at that.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what was that? Was that like a picture being taken or something?
You honestly find the students in this school to be treated like inmates?
Fairly happy, but they're all uniformly terrified of you.
Yes.
It's what she wants. Yeah, exactly. She can be a little bit overboard, but like, it definitely is for the betterment of the kids, I feel like. And she hasn't done anything that's like terrible, except for like in the beginning when she grabbed that boy, it felt like very aggressive. But besides that, hasn't done anything like terrible.
Hello, this is Sister Aloysius Bouvier, principal
Oh,
at
she's
St.
actually
Nicholas
taking
Schools.
it up
Is this Mrs.
higher.
Miller?
A woman was gossiping with a friend about a man she hardly knew. I know none of you have ever done this. Is gossiping a sin? She asked the old man. Yes, you ignorant, badly brought up female. And you should be heartily ashamed. So the woman went home, took a pillow off her bed, and stabbed the pillow. Then she went back to the old parish priest as instructed. Feathers everywhere, Father. I want you to go back and gather up every last feather that flew out on the wind. The wind took them all over. And that, said Father O'Rourke, is gossip.
Okay. I was like, wait, where is this going? I love that shot though. Like, it actually is just so symbolic. It's great. Wait, what is she doing? Is she like leaving?
Are you praying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm not praying, no. Was your sermon directed at anyone in particular?
What do you think?
I received a letter from my brother in Maryland. He's very sick. I can't leave my class. Is it true?
What?
You know what I'm asking. Saw you put an undershirt in Donald Miller's locker.
Trying to spare him further embarrassment.
Yeah, she's not believing it, doesn't seem like.
It's me that cares about that child, not her.
I mean, that is a point.
That black boy needs
like,
help,
she
or
does
he's not
care
gonna make
about
it.
him.
He's in trouble. I care about this congregation
I know you do.
like you care about your class. There are people who go after your humanity, sister. To tell you that the light in your heart is a weakness, don't believe it.
I just feel as if everything is upside down. I should be going.
I'm sorry your brother's ill.
I don't believe it.
I mean, I hope he didn't do it. Like, that would be amazing if he didn't. Oh, you did it, didn't you? Oh, that makes it seem like it definitely was. He looked like he was about to cry.
That's wonderful. Who's a lucky boy?
Jimmy Hurley.
Brother Sherman.
Oh, now this poor boy feels like he did something wrong.
Donald Miller, stand up.
He has so much on his mind. Don't pick on him.
What was the question, Donald?
I don't know, sister.
It's okay.
It means you weren't listening.
It's okay, Donald. It's okay.
I don't know.
Give me liberty or give me death.
James Hurley, down to the principal's office.
He was helping him out. Come on, I know you're stressed, but don't take it out on them.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
come in.
Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Oh, Viola Davis. I definitely feel like she's one of my favorite female actors or actresses.
Is your husband coming?
Couldn't get off work. I only have half an hour myself.
I see.
He was upset about getting taken off the altar boys.
Did he explain why?
He said he was caught drinking altar wine. But he's a good boy, sister. He fell down there, but he's a good boy pretty much down the line. Tell my husband what to do. You just stand back. That priest, Father Flynn, been watching out for him.
Yes.
That's so hard. He literally is like the reason the boy's doing okay in a way, but like, what if he actually did stuff to him? This is awful. Yeah, she has to go.
What are you doing out of class?
Sister James sent me down.
What for?
Talking.
Well, go back up and shut up.
Oh.
What's going on? Bullshit.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought he would have gotten in big trouble for cursing.
You have 20 minutes, you say? May I walk with you?
I don't mind.
You can tell that small gesture made such a big difference to her.
I said back already, Mr.
Leave
Hurley.
me alone!
Who do you think you were talking to? This is my classroom, boy. Don't you forget that.
I'm sorry.
What does he say?
Oh, you know, Father Flynn, Father Flynn. He looks up to him, man, gives him his time, which is what the boy needs. He needs that.
Mrs. Miller, we may have a problem.
Whatever the problem is, Donald just has to make it till June. Donald can graduate from St. Nicholas. He has a better chance of getting into a good high school. And that would mean an opportunity at college.
Oh, that's what she means.
All I care about.
I doubt that.
Yeah, trust me.
Try me.
But the thing is, like, you gotta make sure that he really is.
I am concerned about the relationship
okay,
between
phrase it that
Father
way.
Flynn and
There
your
you go.
son.
Yeah, don't say you definitely did it, but just say you're concerned.
That it may not be right. Father Flynn may have made advances on your son.
No evidence?
No.
And maybe there's nothing to it.
I mean, I hope so. I really do.
I think there is something to it. I think Father Flynn gave Donald that altar wine.
Why would he do that? I don't want any trouble.
I'm not sure you completely understand.
I think I understand the kind of thing you're talking about, but I don't want to get into it. If we're talking about something floating around between this priest and my son, it ain't my son's fault.
Oh, I'm not suggesting
She's just
that...
a boy.
She's not saying it's your son's fault.
Taking blame should be the man, not the boy.
I agree with you completely.
You honestly think that priest gave Donald that wine to drink?
Yes, I do. Boy got caught. The man didn't.
So you're giving my son the blame.
Oh.
No problem, my son getting blamed, and you know why that
Perhaps you
is.
should let me talk.
Sister, you ain't going against no man in a robe and win. He's got the position.
And he's got your son.
Let him have him then.
What?
It's just till June.
Do you know what you're saying?
I don't think she does.
No more about it than you.
How could you say that to your own son?
I believe this man. An improper relationship with your son.
I don't know.
I know. I am right.
Why you gotta know something like that for sure when you don't? Excuse me, but you don't know enough about life to say a thing like that, sister.
I know enough.
You know the rules maybe, but that don't cover it.
I know what I won't accept.
You accept what you gotta accept and you work with it.
This man is in my school.
Well, he's gotta be somewhere. Maybe he's doing some good too.
After the boy.
Or maybe some of them boys want to get caught.
Can't believe you just said that. You think your own son
That's
wants
why
to
his
get
father
caught?
beat him.
This poor boy. This
What
poor
are you
boy.
telling me?
You can't hold a child responsible for what God gave him to be. My boy came to your school because they were going to kill him in a public school. His father don't like him. You come to your school, kids don't like him. One man is good to him, this priest. Then does a man have his reasons? Yes. Everybody does. You have your reasons, but do I ask the man why he's good to my son? Needs some man to care about him and to see him through the way he wants to go. It's just till June.
I'll throw your son out of this school.
Why you'd hurt my son to get your way?
She's protecting your son.
Oh, the priest out then.
I am trying to do just that.
Then what do you want from me? Please leave my son out of this. My husband will kill that child over a thing like this.
Please leave your son out of this. Don't let the father kill him.
Good morning.
I am shocked. That was actually like the saddest thing I've ever heard. I actually love how this is shot at like kind of an angle right there.
Yeah, what was Donald's mother doing here?
We were having a chat.
About what?
You have to stop this campaign against me.
You can stop it at any time.
How?
Confess and resign.
You are attempting to destroy my reputation. You are single-handedly holding this school and this parish back.
From what?
Progressive education and a welcoming church.
You can't distract me, Father. This is not about my behavior.
No,
It's about
this is about
yours.
your unfounded suspicions.
That's right. You gave that boy wine, and you let him take the blame.
That's completely untrue. Did you talk to Mr. McGinn?
He'd protect you.
Why would he do that?
I mean, he definitely would though. Like regardless whether we did or not, he would definitely protect you.
That I corrupted this child after giving him wine, and nothing I say will change that.
That's right.
It was you that warned Sister James to be on the lookout, wasn't it? Do you admit it?
Certainly. You will tell me what you have done.
Oh, I will. Did you know Donald's father beats him?
Yes.
And might that not account for the odd behavior Sister James noticed in the boy?
It might.
Then what is it? What did you hear? What did you see that convinced you so thoroughly?
I can definitely understand why he's just so frustrated, especially if he is innocent. He would be like raging.
I want to know!
I saw you grab William London's wrist, and I saw him pull away.
Are you serious?
I am.
I mean, that could be something.
That's all.
Before I spoke with Mrs. Miller, I took the precaution of calling your last parish.
No, you have no right to go rummaging through my past.
You have a history. This is your third parish in 5 years.
Call the
Why?
pastor. Ask him why I left. You haven't the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty. And on with that, I'll go to your last parish. And the one before that. If necessary, I'll find a parent. Trust me, Father Flynn, I will.
You have no right to act on your own. You answer to us. You have no right to step outside
This
the
performance
church.
is incredible. Like both them. This is incredible acting.
I will do what needs to be done. Though I'm damned to hell. Now, did you give Donald Miller wine to drink?
Have you never done anything wrong?
I have. I confessed it, Father.
I have left in the healing hands of my confessor.
Like, what did you do?
We are the same.
No, not if what she accuses you of is true. You were definitely not the same.
No, we are not. We are not the same. A dog that bites is a dog that bites. You will not leave my office. I will.
There's things I can't say. Even if you can't imagine the explanation.
You will request a transfer. And take a leave of absence.
You leave me nothing.
It's Donald Miller, who has nothing.
I care about that boy.
Why?
You are a cheat.
Where's your compassion?
I'm sorry, but that is laughable, really?
Nowhere you can get at it.
Yeah. Like, after what you've done, really?
Stay here. Compose yourself.
Yeah, just think about it,
You
seriously.
can use the phone if you like.
Like, to be honest, I do feel a little bit sad for him, but, like, it's just, he admitted it. Like, there's no excuse for that.
I have no sympathy for you. I know you are invulnerable to true regret.
I'm sorry, it really is just truly despicable you actually did that. Like, I'm just still, like, even kind of shocked, even though, like, throughout most of the movie, you know, it's always been a possibility he's actually done this stuff to him, but I don't know, just hearing it now, it actually is just, like, my mind is, like, I'm actually just still processing that.
I never like to say goodbye. There's a wind behind every one of us, takes us through our lives. I will miss it here. I will miss you. I would like to come down now among you and say goodbye.
Sister James, welcome back.
Thank you, sister.
You were missed.
I don't think Father Flynn did anything wrong.
No?
Did you ever prove it?
I mean, he basically...
To whom?
He basically kind of did, though.
No.
But you were sure.
Well, because of also his expression, like, it was kind of, I mean, I guess to us, but not to them, or anyone else but her.
Because I can't sleep anymore.
Supposed to sleep
Heartbreaking
so
for
well.
her.
Father Flynn, pastor of St. Jerome's, a promotion.
You didn't tell them? You say to make him leave.
That I had called a nun in his previous parish. Found out his prior history of infringements. I made no such call.
You lied.
But he took the bait.
But if he'd had no such history,
I mean, that's
why
brilliant
wouldn't it
by
worked?
her. Like, I'm like, bravo. Oh, that is crazy to me.
I can't believe you lied.
But it was to find out the truth in a way. Like, she did it for the greater good.
Oh, Sister James.
What is it, sister?
I have such doubts.
Okay, everybody, so that was the end of me watching Doubt for the first time. I'm still a little bit emotional, but that was an amazing movie, just especially from a storytelling point of view. I don't know why, like, the dialogue in this movie really stood out to me. Like, most of the intense conversations, especially in the second half of the movie, I was, like, kind of glued to the screen, just, like, it was so intense that, like, I could not keep my eyes off of it. I haven't had that in a while, where it's, like, a long scene is going on, and I'm just constantly just so addicted to the dialogue. But in this movie, seriously, especially with Meryl Streep and Philip Seymour Hoffman, pretty much all their scenes together were so electrifying and so, like, intense, but at the same time, it had so much emotion behind it, just given the material in this movie. And to be honest, I'm very shocked at how they handled it. I thought for sure they would kind of, like, reveal in a way like he was definitely the perpetrator of Donald Miller and, like, he actually did this stuff to him, or it was going to be like, you know, we did not do this stuff to him. But they kind of left it a little bit open-ended, where it's like, you know, it's your interpretation. But from what I saw, at least, it was very evident, even if he did not, like, do the worst in a way, like, you know, actually violate him sexually, I feel like he at least did something bad, like something beyond his control besides just giving him the alcohol. Because to be honest, like, throughout the whole movie, it showed hints of, like, you know, their friendship into more of a relationship, like the way even just Donald would look at him and the way he helped him pick up his book bags. Like, there were just lots of moments that seemed a little bit more like romantic than friendly. But to be honest, especially in that last scene, I definitely was like, oh no, like, did he actually not do it, just because of what Meryl Streep said, where she, like, has doubts about it still. So to be honest, that was a little bit heartbreaking to me, just because, like, you know, she's kind of gonna live with the fear the rest of her life that, like, she wrongly accused this man when he actually did nothing, or like maybe she actually did rightfully convict him, but she'll never know for sure if, like, he actually did it. But I honestly feel like that's a very hard thing for her to just deal with now for the rest of her life, just knowing, like, she does not know the truth in a way, like the absolute truth. And Amy Adams' character, I loved how sweet and innocent she was. Seriously, it made for such an amazing ending, especially when she, like, completely believed him, and she just could not believe someone would do this to a man who, like, she believed was innocent. And I just love seeing that point of view, because it honestly made me feel like he definitely was guilty, but she was kind of the voice where, like, maybe he's not guilty. Like, she was definitely on the innocent side of things, and I feel like that definitely added a lot to the movie. Seriously, the performances from Philip Seymour Hoffman and Meryl Streep were amazing. Amy Adams was amazing too, but I feel like those two stole this movie for me, so I'm very excited to see, like, future movies with them. Seriously, they were amazing in this movie. I've not seen acting from them where I feel like they were just incredible, like this one. As lots of you guys probably saw, the scene with the mother was absolutely the most heartbreaking part of this movie for me. Just the fact that, like, considering his life and how his childhood has been, and the fact, you know, his father beats him, and, like, he's had such a hard life. And I honestly just never thought that would be explored or anything. Like, I just not think that was a possibility. But the fact he actually does, like, believe, like, it's only till June, it's okay, that was so heartbreaking for me to see. Seriously, that was the saddest scene in this whole movie. I'd probably give it an 8.5. Once again, really enjoyed it. There were some moments, especially with the sermon and stuff, I did not really fully understand, which may have made me be a little bit bored doing some of those scenes, but for the most part, really enjoyed pretty much everything else about this movie. But to my top tier Patreon, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and all my other Patrons, and I'll see you guys in my next movie reaction.